Stuart? Oh, hi Stuart. This looks exciting. What have you been doing?
Mark, I've been building a robot. Meet Robbie, my new friend.
Wow. Stuart, he's incredible. Nice to meet you, Robbie. Look, I can see that you've made a plan.
Yeah.
You've built him.
Yeah.
And here he is.
No, I had great fun. And we're going to have lots of fun together, me and Robbie.
Love it, Stuart. Should we take him for a walk?
What now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do that then. I'm sure he would love it.
Brilliant. And while we take Robbie for a walk, why don't you enjoy this game? This game is a drawing game. And for it, you'll need some paper and a pencil. In fact, you'll need a piece of paper and a pencil for anyone who wants to play. If you've got one of our packs, you'll find a couple of pieces of paper in there. The first thing to do is to fold your paper into 4. So fold it in half and fold it in half again will do the job. When you open it up, you'll see it's in 4 sections. To start the game, each person is going to draw in the top section of their paper a head. It can be absolutely any type of head. And make sure that when you draw the neck, you draw 2 little lines coming down over the fold. Then you're going to fold your piece of paper back so that the next person can't see what you've drawn. Once you've done that, you're going to pass your piece of paper to the next person, and you will be given a new one. On the next section, you're going to draw a body. Again, make sure that you draw some lines over the fold so that the next person knows where to start their drawing. Fold it back and pass it on. When you have your next piece of paper, in this section, you are going to draw some legs. There we go. And again, make sure those lines go over the next fold. Fold it back and pass it on. In the final section, we're going to draw feet. Now comes the fun bit. All 4 sections of paper have been filled. You can unfold it and see what wonderful person or creature you've made. Wow, look at that.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to Home Together. Now today's episode is all about creativity.
Now, Stuart was very creative at the start with making the wonderful Robbie here. Good work, Stuart. I'm sure you're going to all make some incredibly creative pictures with that game. And our story for today is all about God himself creating. At the start of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, we read that God said, "Let there be light," and there was. God saw that the light was good. Then God created water and dry land. For God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And that's what happened. He called the dry ground land, and the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce plants with seeds and trees with fruit." And that's what happened. The land produced plants and trees of all different kinds. and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let there be lights in the sky, to separate day and night. Let them mark days, months, seasons, and years, and give light to the earth." And it happened. The sun, the moon, and all of the stars. And God saw that these were good. God spoke again. "Let the water be filled with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth." And so God made all the wonderful creatures that live in the water, and every winged bird. And he saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures of all different kinds." And there were livestock, wild animals, all types of creatures that move along the ground. And God saw that it was all good. Then God said, "Let us make people in our image to be like us, so that they may be responsible for the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, over the livestock, the wild animals, and all the other creatures." So he made people to be like him. And God looked at all he had made and said, "It was very good."
Well, what a great story. But I'm just wondering, what does it mean for people to be made in the image of God?
Well, I don't think it can mean that we're made to look like God, because, well, we all look so different. But I think it does mean that we are like God in many other ways.
Yes, because unlike Robbie here, people were made with brains to think and choose and create.
Anytime someone invents and builds something, paints a picture, writes a story, enjoys a song, they are showing something of what God is like.
Yes, and people were made to be good, like God, knowing right from wrong.
Whenever someone chooses to do the right thing, stops something wrong from happening, or is sorry, that is from God.
And we are made to love and to be loved.
Every time someone makes a friend, hugs someone who needs it, shows kindness, or spends time with others, they are showing what it means to be made like God.
And God wants us to know what it's like to be creative, to be good, and to be loved.
Stuart, makes me feel quite special, actually. And I hope it makes you feel special as well. We're going to carry on in the next episodes exploring more of this great big story of the Bible. We look forward to you joining us for those. But for now, here's Sarah with your activities to do at home. Bye.
Goodbye.
Hi again everyone, welcome back. I have a little creation activity for you in your pack this time. So you should have 2 sheets that look like this. And your first job is to colour in each of these circles. I've not done that just for quickness. And then you're going to cut around all 8 circles. As usual, if you don't have a pair of scissors, do give us a shout and we will make sure we can get a pair to you. Once you've done that and you've got all your circles cut out and beautifully coloured in, your next task is to take each one in turn and fold them in half down the middle. So once you've cut them all out and you've folded them all in half, you're going to start with this one, your title page. It says Days of Creation. And what you're going to do is you're going to glue one side. Then you're going to take day 1, which is light. Hopefully you've coloured that nice and bright. And you're going to stick that onto one half of your title page. Then you're going to glue the next fold of Let There Be Light, and you're going to stick the waves of the sea. And you're going to glue the other side of that and stick on the plants. And you're going to glue this side, and then we stick on the day and the night. Then glue the other half of that one, and we'll stick on the birds, the air, and then glue the other side of that to attach all the animals and the people. And then finally, your last side, you're going to glue there, and you're going to stick on picture of God, because on the final day, he rested. So before you glue the final circle, you're going to take your bit of wool, you're going to stick that in the middle, and that is going to glue in there. Then you're going to join your title page up to the final page, and then you should be able to spin it all out, and you've got yourself a little hanging illustration of all those days of creation. So your second activity in your pack this time is inspired by Stuart's creation at the beginning of today's video, Robbie the robot. What you have in your pack is a sheet full of bits and pieces that you can use to colour in, to cut out, and to stick on maybe some recycling or some cardboard, or even you could recycle your envelope that your bits and pieces came in this time, and you can create for yourself a robot. Maybe you could give them a name, you could give them a job to do. Maybe they're really good at making cups of tea or tidying your bedroom floor. I have a friend who has made a couple of robots for us to have a look at. Here's one of them. I think this one's called Bert. And this is another. They've used tape, but you can use whatever you've got in and around your home, put them together and see what you can create. As usual, we would love to see how you get on with your activities. We'd love to see your creations. Hop onto the Facebook page and put some photos or some videos up on there. Grown-ups, if you're not on that Facebook group, get in touch and we will send a link to you. Or feel free to email them through to Mark and Stuart, and we can include some of your pictures in next time's video. See you soon.